Hello, hello. Welcome once again to another edition of Quoth the Raven, Lewis Bright Raven. I'm your host, Lewis Bright Raven, 33-year professional comics, science fiction, fantasy, horror, and role-playing games, with my special guest, the Midnight Monster, as you can see, kind of trying to hide in the foreground here. And as always, well, not always, but most of the time, since the beginning of this year anyway, my co-host, Chris Hall.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Come on in, take a load off, grab something cold to drink.
Yeah.
Let's talk comics.
Yes, let's do that. It's been a long day for me, but for those who want to know what's going on with this little one, we're not sure yet. He goes to see the doctor again tomorrow. They have to take another blood sample to see if it's elevated issues again. If it is, then they're going to probably keep him overnight or something and see what they can do. But yeah, he's been. We think he's lost another pound since the last visit, and that's not good. So
no,
we need to find out what's going on with him. And I did find out that one thing was his dry food was past the expiration date, and we didn't know it. So that explains why he wasn't eating that. I got him some fresh dry food, and he started chowing down. So that's a good sign, anyway.
That is good, yeah.
So anyway, we got 3 new items over here today to unbox. So we'll get to that in a little bit. But first, a little while ago, we had Jimmy Jones on as a guest. He was talking about a new website that he was in the process of developing called Power Pulp Comics. And I came across it on Facebook again through a third source. And I thought, let's go check that out. So let's go ahead and do that.
Alrighty.
Now, this is like really underground type stuff. Apparently, that isn't generally available through your traditional distributors. You go to the site. It's powerpulpcomics.com. Let me go ahead and put that in there. Whoops. There. Get the whole thing in there. And you can, open an account and just order online, and you can get an awesome newsletter free, of course. And you get free domestic shipping on orders of $200, which, that seems like a lot, but when you realize most of these books are in the $5 to $20 range, it's not that many books.
No, it's actually
not. So, we've got stuff from Jim Rugg of cartoonist kayfabe fame, I guess you could say. And for the life of me, I'm having a brain fart all of a sudden. Why can't I think of the books he works on? I want to see. It's not Skater Girl, but you know what I'm talking about?
I know the name Jim Rugg. I don't know what he works on.
Yeah, I'm just drawing a blank right now, and it's driving me crazy. Street Angel, that's what I was trying to think of. So there's Street Angel and other books that he's done. But you got Alien Disclosure, Adults Only, 1986 zine, Conspiracy Comics, all kinds of cool stuff there from Jim. You got the Super Mag, which is like the one on wrestling. You got the B&W zine. So let's take a quick look at some of these are. If they'll show us some of the preview pages. There we go. This is 6.5 by 10, 6.65 by 10.25. 24 pages autographed. Just a little mini zine. Less. They only have 8 left in stock. That was one was 10. Let's look at the 1986 zine real quick. All the different things that were cool back in 86.
Oh, yeah.
Just celebrating the 86. You're talking about Dark Knight, Mouse, Watchmen, manga, self-publishing, all this
Mage.
Stuff. Yep. Destroy, all kinds of stuff in here that were really cool. How far back Megaton Comics goes. There's only 9 left in stock.
Freaking Youngblood.
Well, that just tells you how long ago. That's how long ago he had that stuff going on, supposedly.
Right.
And there's Megaton from 1986, where the Savage Dragon made its first appearance against Vanguard. So, quite a cool, interesting thing. Not surprising, because Jim Rugg likes to promote a lot of Image stuff. So 9 left of those in stock. Not a bad thing.
That's kind of cool.
Conspiracy Comics. You got your Christmas cage match with Ric Flair versus Kerry Von Erich. And, he's a huge, Jim's a huge wrestling guy, so it's like he does little looks like that.
Did you watch the Von Erich
No, I've not seen the
movie?
No, I haven't. Maybe someday, but
it's not bad. Yet. It's not bad.
This is a really cool look design.
That is very cool.
And that's dedicated to his partner on kayfabe, the late Ed Piskor. So it's got some cool stuff. Again, 9 only left in stock. But just cool things that
and these are all the top row seems to be like the mini zine size.
Yeah, well, this is 8.5 by 11, 80 pages, black and white.
Right.
And this is another one of those things that he did to celebrate all the cool black and white comics that he knew of the day. So you've got the Fat Ninja, you got X-Ray, Codename Ninja, Faust, Iron Maidens, the New York City Outlaws, all of that stuff being kind of promoted. Queen Lazilla. Yeah, it's just him talking about the collage of different things from that era that he liked when he was a teenager. Reagan's Raiders, remember that?
I do not remember that one.
Yeah, it's by Rick Buckler of all people.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool stuff here. Let's look at some other people, though. This is James and John Coates, Family Fun Comics. They range from $10 to $30, depending on whether or not you want a regular or a remarked edition. They're 48 pages, 8.5 by 11 inches. So these are like magazine size.
Yes, these are normal size.
So, pardon me. And, cool coloring. A little bit different, but cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might be worth our time. I mean, some of these, this is the classic, Silver Streak character from Public Domain.
Right.
And I don't know who he's fighting against. It almost looks like it's Silver Streak versus, the I think his name is Slain from 2000 AD. No, not Slain. The alien with the weird head, though. I can't think of his name. Oh wow,
Rodan. It looks like he's fighting like Rodan or something.
Yeah, but anyway. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Of course, this is Cosmic Lion Productions, which we've promoted a lot of stuff from Cosmic Lion over the years, or the last year or so, I guess.
Right.
Ooh. They got Noosphere from Charles Globitz. Oh boy, I gotta look at this. 56 pages, 8.5. Okay. A physical copy probably costs 16, and a digital probably costs 10.
Right.
Ain't that awesome?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got a lot of nifty stuff in here. Yeah.
Yeah. Lots and lots of nifty stuff. You got Dino Beast. This is again by James and John Coates. So you're going to see a lot of their stuff. Chaotic Neutral by Chris Anderson and Mark Sable. Let's see what that is, since you're a D&D guy, right?
I am.
It's a 48-page comic with a 24-page game module in one 72-page book.
Oh, nice.
So you get the adventure, and then you get the dungeon module CN1. And it's like built up and printed out just like your actual old school TSR module.
Right.
Okay. Well, they got quite a few of those in stock. Only 292. Oh man. Physical copy, digital copy, so of course, But yeah, a 72-page book isn't that bad.
No, not bad at all.
Okay. Of course, we know of our friend Jamie Jones.
Yes.
We talked about the baboon. We talked about Spacow. This is where you get Spacow if you can't find it in stores. Green Matter Drip, the art of Chris Anderson. Just a lot of really cool stuff here. Randy Tucker, Bomb Dude. Let's see what this looks like. Okay.
That is interesting.
He's reading comics, and it's the Fraternity Brothers, and the Fraternity Brothers look like a goblin, a three-eyed weirdo, and a werewolf. Right?
Right.
This campus is off limits. Okay, whatever. And next thing you know, they're all just getting their butts kicked. Yeah, if you like you like the ultra violence, right?
Yeah.
Butterfly knives, nunchucks.
I've seen that bottom picture somewhere before.
Yeah. That's actually this of course is out. This one's actually out of stock now. I think actually I didn't get that. Oh well. But I mean you can get all the stuff. There's lots of
Oh, that's why I know that. It's by Tony. I'm friends with Tony. Yeah, Tony Farrell.
Okay. All right.
That's why it looks familiar. Like, okay, yeah.
All right.
I've known Tony for quite a while.
Okay.
And he's a fellow Michigander.
Okay. Well, let me see if there's anything else that you grab your eye here, maybe. I mean, that artwork for Tales to Enlighten looks interesting, but
yeah, it does.
I don't know. No. I think we'll pass on those. Psychometrics #1 by Matt King. That's still a Tales to Enlighten. All those.
Is that what the artwork looks like? Yeah.
What's
the psychometrics?
Yeah.
That's pretty gorgeous artwork.
Well, it looks like it's a combination of a lot of different people.
Right.
it's a zine that takes a lot of the old stuff from back when and collages it together. So that's not a bad thing, by any means. Let's see. 8 Men of the Apocalypse. Of course, that you have to get only digital. I think of some of these newer episodes you can get the printed, but the old stuff you have to get only digital, which doesn't bother you any, but
no, not at all.
And this company has just been around for like maybe a month at the most.
If you're into some weird indie shit, this is where you find it.
Yeah, but it all looks cool, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Yeah, it's got that, that
I just want to talk.
illegal comics feel, the outlaw comics feel.
Yeah.
The kind the comics that you had to like read in your bathroom or read in your basement, and your mom's like, "What are you doing, Jimmy?" "Nothing, Mom. I'm down here sewing."
Now, don't you be sewing those skirts, Jimmy. Oh, I told you not to do that. Yes, Mom. What was that?
Oh, that was my phone.
Oh, it was your phone, not mine. Okay.
Yeah, it was mine.
Okay. Let's see. Galactico Pit Fighter #1 by Kurt Burdick. Okay.
Well, that's pretty cool. Digging that.
It's Lucy from Peanuts. In a way, right?
Right?
Ooh. now that's an image.
Right?
Oh dear. we do not endorse punching babies.
No, only Nazis.
Yes. Well, what if it's a baby Nazi? The baby's too dumb to know it's a Nazi. Give it a
right. Babies cannot have a political affiliation.
But yeah, that beef bros behind bars. This sounds like, I don't know.
It sounds like it's a little gay comic.
No. Huey and Ajax be for the world's strongest and nicest superheroes, but not exactly the brightest. In this double-sized volume, they find themselves trapped in a prison owned and operated by the world's largest multimedia conglomerate. It sounds like, what if you took and made a black version of Kid and Kid and Play as Macho Man Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior without his face paint? Isn't that what it looks like?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much does, doesn't it?
And now, look at this. I mean, oh, Jesus. This is like looking at a freaking video game of, does it explore? No, does it? No, it doesn't. Darn. It's like looking at a video game platform.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Up and across and up and across. Oh, that's funny. The artwork is cool.
It is. It says for fans of the Tick.
Yeah. Fans of 1940s superheroes, 90s beat 'em ups, and the Tick. Okay, but it's kind of like this whole One size fits all. Really? Are you sure? Rip. Rip. Oh, what the?
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh man, that might be worth getting. Cosmic Cat. Okay, let's see what Cosmic Cat is. 64 pages, 6 normal comic book size. Oh, I've seen this before. This is Rick Lopez's stuff. Okay. Yeah. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, lots of stuff here. Daring the Sun. Okay, lots of Daring the Sun. All right. No Rask for the Wicked. I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure either. No Rask. Huh.
Yeah.
Must be a type of knife.
Yeah, I guess. But that's
The artwork for that one looks really good.
What's that?
This one? The Darling or Daring the Sun. No Rask for the Wicked looks good too.
Which one of Daring the Sun you're talking about? Dark Waters, Crashdown, Future Uncertain.
They both look good. Just click on one. Let's see one. Yeah, I'm digging that art.
Okay. It's 24 pages, 6 by 8.5 inches. It's a little bit different size, but okay. Yeah. I've seen. I don't know if this is like a 2-page spread. Maybe.
I think it's double page spread. Yeah. There's just no crease in the middle.
Right. And then this would be the same thing, a double page spread.
Yep. Yeah, they're all doubles.
All right, that's okay. That's different.
I'm digging it. I like it.
Let's see what his Daring the Sun. There she is underwater. Double page. This looks more like 2 pages back to 2 different pages. Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I like it.
So anyway, lots and lots of stuff here to pick from. I don't know what all I'm getting, but I'm getting something.
you could probably literally go for like an hour and just looking through all this stuff.
Oh, at least an hour. It's just a matter of what am I going to buy,
right?
And it's actually all we just went through the whole page. The last one stuff on the bottom was the Rask for the Wicked.
Okay, cool.
So like I said, they just opened, so there's just a little bit of stuff here, so to speak. But you got to start somewhere. And
they have a good variety though for just opening. That they have a really good variety.
I think they have a great variety.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
absolutely.
Again, that was PowerPulpComics.com.
Yeah, go give them a visit.
All right, we have some crowdfunding to talk about as well.
All right.
What's it going to let me show? I don't want to show you nothing. I think we may have already looked at this before. This is James Coates again. We've seen some of James's stuff just now at Power Pulp. This is called Galaxy Gods. There's 23 days left to go. $102 rather, out of a pledged $4,000 goal. Isn't that odd?
Right. Oh,
there you go.
There it just went up.
Yep. So 92 backers. Yeah, not doing bad. Not doing too bad at all. What is it? recognize the music?
Somebody's a Kirby fan.
Yeah. Did you recognize the music that was playing?
No.
That was someone doing an AI mix-up of the He-Man and Masters of the Universe
Oh,
cartoon.
yeah. Now that you mention it, yep. As soon as you said it, I'm like, oh, yeah.
That's how I'm sitting there smiling. So we obviously know what's influencing this series. It's
Right?
Kirby meets He-Man. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. You know, there's 2 issues. 44 pages is the first issue. Second issue. I don't know how many pages in the first issue. The anatomy is
Wonky.
but it's
I don't know if it's purposefully so.
part of it is definitely. Part of it's still trying to do the Kirby thing, and Kirby is definitely deliberately wonky. But
And if I remember correctly, I think in the little mini comics that you got with the He-Man action figures, I think he was fighting the Snake Men.
I couldn't remember because I never got those.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was fighting the Snake Men. So that's a little throwback there. There you go. Yeah, there's all kinds of.
It's a Goom Fist. It's like, what in the world did you do? Well, what I did was, I'm the thing, and I blew my thumb up and got a fist.
Right?
Goom. And it goes Batum. This is actually kind of cool looking. Oh man. Achilles and Goom. Oh man. And this is so Marvel Celestials.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hey, it's Mr. Miracle. Right?
Pretty much. Yeah, yeah. And the what's his face? The judo guy.
Yeah. Karnak,
yeah. And it even says if Jack Kirby, what's that say?
If Jack Kirby, Tom Scioli, early Marvel comics, and a stack of broken He-Man toys and a baby in space, this would be it.
That's exactly it.
Oh Lord. Okay, what's the pledges here? I gotta see. Okay, number 2 book is $10. Galaxy Gods 1 and 2 digital PDF is $10. You're getting $5 for each. The printed books are $20. So you get 88 pages for $20. Okay.
Can't complain about that.
And you can also get a 20-page sketchbook as well. And you can get a limited edition print and a Galaxy. I love this cover by Charles Glaubitz.
Very cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's almost worth the extra money. I mean, people, oh my God, it's $40. You have to understand, Glaubitz is just so freaking cool. And it looks like a damn, what are those things called? Blacklight poster.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Kind of does a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm just like, yeah. I love Glaubitz's art, by the way. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm digging that. A retailer bundle, 5 of each, $50. Not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. How much do they want for a sketch? $50 for a sketch, 6x9. That's not a bad price either.
No, not too bad at all.
Galactic God level. You get your Warriors 2 limited print sketchbook and a character ink sketch for 90. Yeah, okay. Uh, he's even selling some of the original artwork. So, lots of cool stuff here. The link to his campaign is in the description of the video, so make sure you check that out. And I don't know what I'm doing, exactly which ones I'm getting, but I'm probably getting that at some point. How many days does this thing have left to go? 23? Okay, I got time. Next
Definitely
one,
definitely buying something.
Yeah, the next one, though, I got to make up my mind fast because it's closing up really soon. And that is Rogue's Kingdom, issues 1 and 2, by Superstar creators James Robinson and Jeff Johnson. As you can see, it is past their $12,000 goal at $16,203 with 308 backers. They only have 16 hours left to go. What is it? Okay.
Rogue's Kingdom. That sounds pretty cool.
I mean, it's written by, James Robinson, so it should be a good story. Jeff Johnson's a pretty decent artist. I don't know if you guys remember him from back in the day when he was doing Wonder Man comics for Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Robinson wrote the Golden Age for DC Comics, wrote Starman for DC Comics. So it's not like you're getting bad creators. You're getting people who know what they're doing. They're actually going to unlock PDF for number 3 already. Interesting. Okay. So if you like Robert Jordan or Spofford and Gray Mouse, they're books by Fitzlieber, Robin Howe's Farseer trilogy, or the Gentleman Bastard series by Scott Lynch, or even Game of Thrones, all combined with design elements from the 1600s, a la Dinless' Three Musketeers. Okay. Their names, their heroes are Rondo Manway and Peachy Least. Do you get the references?
I do not.
I just wanted to make sure. The way you laughed, I wasn't sure if you saw something there. But
no, it's just bizarre names.
Yep. Yeah. You can get a 32-page comic with 21 pages of comic story, or a 48-page book with wraparound cover and extra art, and more fun text pieces to give with the story. So, interesting. If you are one of the first 100 copy backers, well, we don't have to worry about that because it's well past 100. We don't get the darn bookmark. Shucky darn. Let's see. There's your wraparound cover
That's pretty cool.
versus the regular cover. I think you want the wraparound, don't you?
Yeah, the wraparound's really cool.
So your Rogue Kingdom Deluxe Digital, Sketchbook Deluxe Edition, Rogue Starter Digital. I'm trying to find a print. There we go. Standard issue 2 print. There's your standard number 1 print. Okay, interesting. They want $10 to $25 usually here. It looks like. I get it. You know, it's that kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And people are sitting here going, always, well, it's too expensive for comic book. Well, they wouldn't be that expensive if the retailers were actually ordering and marketing this stuff to people.
Right. Damn you retailers.
Well, we're going to get into that in a little bit. You can get all 3 volumes of Jeff Johnson's sketchbooks for $30. So each book is set 24 pages of black and white and full color illustrations by Jeff Johnson, all signed by Jeff. That's 72 pages then for $30. Not bad. Lots of stuff to get. I wish there was a little more story, explaining what the story was.
Right.
On this. But other than that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Got Dan in there.
Just all of them pretty good. The art looks very sharp.
It does. Very nice.
Yeah. I have to figure out what I'm going to get here, too. And like I said, I got to hurry up and figure it out because it's only got 16 hours on this one. So I don't know. What am I going to get? I don't need all the covers. I don't need an original art reward. Okay, Predator, Tier. Okay, whatever. There's all kinds of cover rewards. But I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking price-wise, what do I get? Original art. So, I mean, all kinds of cool stuff anyway.
Yeah, all kinds.
Yep. So it's certainly worth the backing. We can understand why they got $16,000 out of a $12,000 goal.
Well, they got some good names in here.
Yep. They definitely do. Okay. So that is our crowdfunding reviews for the night, shall we say. But I got to tell you, we've been covering Phil Bow Publishing and Bill Russert for the past month or so. Did you see what Cliff Biggers said on Facebook?
I did not.
He said he was not going to do business with Bill.
Okay, and why is that?
Well, we're gonna talk about that here.
Okay.
Okay, if you're not involved in the world of comic book retailing, this may be a deep in the woods conversation that holds no interest to you. I hope you'll bear with me, though, as I discuss the further ramifications of the whole distributor crisis that's been going on in 2025. I promise my next blog post will be something less industry focused and honest. To make a long story very short, the largest distributor in comics, Diamond Comics Distribution, filed bankruptcy on January 13th. New owners took over on May 15th, but they don't seem interested in distributing anything, leaving a number of small and mid-sized publishers in the lurch. All the mid-sized publishers have found new homes and are looking to get their money in their own, but the small guys are struggling to find distribution. To fill the void, a comics writer and convention owner named Philip Russert started a new distribution company, Filbo Distribution, a small operation that wants to distribute books from the small guys to comic shops. There's only one problem. For a retailer with a good understanding of his business, Filbo's model is totally unworkable. The company only offers a super short discount of 40% for orders of less than 10 copies of title, but almost all the titles that Filbo carries are the sort that hardly any store would possibly need 10 copies of. Hold up. He carries everything back from Antarctic Press.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He carries everything from Zenoscope.
Yep.
He's got Crusade Comics, She from Billy Tucci.
Yep.
He's negotiating deals right now with Compass Comics, Graham Nolan. He's talking with David, is he not? David
he is. Yep, he's working out a deal with David.
Yeah. Where is this bullshit attitude of nobody could possibly need 10 copies of these books? That pisses me off.
Yeah, that's kind of a dick thing to say.
Filbo wants prepayment at the time the order is placed, even though retailers have no firm idea of when books will ship. Shipping date and FOC date is listed on the order forms.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where he comes up with that crap. No firm shipping date means retailers can't account on an aggregated shipping to cover costs. What if only one publisher ships a book that week? I'm not sure what he's trying to say. I mean, if you need to hold off on a shipping because there's only one person that's going to ship it, it's not worth. You're shipping for one book or one publisher. It's only shipping one book that you only ordered one copy of. I'm sure Phil will work a negotiation out of you to schedule it with a bigger order.
Right. Yeah.
If that's a problem, just talk with Phil about it and we'll see what we can do. Because granted, he's got a very small amount of books at this moment, but he's only been in business, 6 weeks, 8 weeks?
Yeah. And Phil's not looking to screw anybody over. He's looking to do business and to help the little guys. So
right. They have no proven track record for reliability, packing quality, shipping efficiency, negotiated freight discounts, and so on. That means full shipping must be borne by a retailer with no volume discount because Filbo has no volume. Hopefully they'll use someone like Pirate Ship at least to get some discount off of standard rates. Yeah, he already told you he's looked into that. If you were listening to his interviews, including us.
Mm-hmm. He's been on all kinds of different shows.
Yeah, so I don't understand this. Retailers will only need 50% discounts on comics to cover our expenses. Okay, so order enough copies to warrant 50 or higher percentage. Pretty simple, isn't it?
Yep.
Last survey I saw showed that most comic shops spend about 42% of their annual income on those overhead items. And if that's the case, it's more cost-effective to toss a few dollars into the parking lot every month than it would be to order at this discount. Because after paying shipping costs, the odds are you're looking at a 30% discount realistically. Not necessarily. Now, the old distributor offered 45% discounts on several of those and only 40% on a few. But they also carried the big guys. Retailers could consolidate shipping across publishers into a lower book per cost. So what you're saying is because he's not Diamond, screw you.
Basically.
Now, here's the other thing that ticks me off. 30 years ago when I was doing this, my company, it was a straight up 55% discount. I gave you the option of either free shipping or a returnability clause. You couldn't have both. You get free shipping, or if you ordered 10 and you only sell 7, you can return the other 3 back to me for prices back, back on your account for future orders. This prick did not order books from me back then either, and he owned a store back then. So it hasn't got a damn thing to do with sales percentages. It's I want to sell Marvel DC shit show.
Mm-hmm.
The books aren't going to sell for me. Now, here's the thing that really bugs me. he'll sit there and talk about this. I wrote to Phil, and he's explaining the breakdowns of the costs of $275 to $300 per book for a $5 book, and it can't offer surviving 50 or more percent on orders of 2 or 3 book copies. I don't think that's correct for most publishers. The only people I know who are paying that sort of cost of print-on-demand publishers. Well, that's a lot of what these publishers are. They're buying print-on-demand from Kablam and Comics Wellspring. That's what a lot of the independent scene is.
Mm-hmm.
And then they shouldn't be publishers at all because they're doing fanzines, not professional comics.
Gatekeeping much?
It's like, really? No. Yeah. Can you tell that this is the kind of retail? When I bitch about retailers, this is why. Okay, folks? It's this attitude. You know, and back when I was doing my books, okay, what were we, fanzines? Okay, sure, whatever. He talks about how he published Comic Shop News, a weekly newsprint magazine, printed at the same facilities where comics were printed. And I know that none of the comics printed at those facilities even cost a significant fraction, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, because they're printed at 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 fucking copies, you dumbass. Not 150. And you print it, and he printed 100,000 copies to distribute to all the distributors at 20 to 50 bundles. If you have 2,000 stores and you print 50 a bundle, how much are you printing? You're printing 100,000. That's why you got discounts.
Right.
You know, and you know, Phil called him out on it. You want to discourage small publishers to get in the ring and potentially grow and feel that kills the market. And that's why Marvel and DC regurgitate what they do. And at this point, I saw little reason to explain that my store, Dr. No's Comics and Guide Superstore, is the most fully stocked comic shop in the metro area and one of the most fully stocked in the U.S. Okay. It almost makes me want to get in my car, go to his damn store, get a film crew, take a shopping list, and prove to this prick that he doesn't carry jack fuck shit. Because I can guarantee you, I can walk into a store with at least 100 items, and there won't be anything in his store for what I want. And half of the stuff, at least, he won't know what it is or where to get it from. So how can you say this is fully stocked? You know, ugh.
Fully stocked with what he wants.
Yeah, right. Christina Merkler, co-owner of Lunar Distribution, said on a podcast recently that if a publisher can't sell 250 or 300 copies of a book, I forget which number she cited, then they're not really ready to enter the marketplace. And I agree with that. First off, it's not worth my fucking time for 250 or 300 copies. It's not worth any of our time. None of us were making fucking money through Diamond at 1,100 to 1,200 copy unit orders through you guys. That's why so many books were shipping late and so many books were failing and not coming out, because there was no profit. The gains margin in minimum for color is a 10,000 unit order. That's why you see all these guys that used to go through Image and Dark Horse and Boom and IW that were selling under 10K stop going through you and start going to crowdfunding and print on demand, because they get more money and cut you out of the equation.
Right.
I'm just being honest, folks.
Yep.
And I hate saying that because I don't want comic shops to be, gutted. But this is why Rob Liefeld made his big to-do about direct to consumer being the future of comics. This is why this is what Comicsgate is really all about. Now, does that mean you have to charge $1 more to get the 50% discount? Perhaps so. Yeah, okay. So now our books are $5.99 and $6.99. Now you're going to tell us that we priced you out of the market. You know, there's also a cost in adding new distributors. It takes time to calculate orders for each distributor. It takes time to handle payments, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, that's just the cost of doing business. And, you know, comics is the only industry I hear where retailers bitch about having to use multiple distributors. The only
Very
one.
true.
So is this, what is he trying to get at the point there other than I don't want to do the work? But, you know, it is what it is. And,
well, comics is also the only business that I know of that where retailers expect that kind of a discount on a product.
Yeah, period. They said nothing other than the order. You know, I ordered it. I deserve 55% discount. Yeah, it's very annoying. And not all retailers are like that. Let's make that abundantly clear. And Phil's been getting a lot of support from a lot of retailers, and we greatly appreciate that, and we hope there's more. But when you have someone of his stature making that comment, that's like stabbing someone in the back, and there's no call for it.
Right.
So that, I'm sorry about the rant, folks, but it just ticks me off. You don't laugh.
Hey, we haven't had a good Raven rant in a long time.
Yeah, I guess, but it's not meant to be fun, you know?
No, I know. It honestly ticks you off, and I understand why. I get it.
So we're going to get off the rant and do something cool. We're going to get into our crowdfunding unboxings. This first item is from Craig Rousseau. That means it's a Perhapanauts item.
Packed very well.
Oh, what was that? Something fell on the floor here. A bookmark. Yeah. This is a bookmark for his character Kira.
Very cool.
But that's not what I ordered. Oh, I didn't even see this on the back of the.
No, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's one of the top secret order. What is it? Well, it's a t-shirt. There we go.
Witch.
Yep. This is Aricia, the leader of the Perhapanauts team, so to speak, or co-leader. And on the back it says Todd and Craig's Perhapanauts. So coolness. Looks like a
very
fit.
Nice.
Looking forward to trying that on. I got other cool stuff too. We got 2 more items. What did we get? This is from Cold Crocodile Press in Portland, Oregon. Well, I think we know who that is, don't we?
No, you're gonna have to ring a bell for me.
Ron. You don't know what I mean, do you?
Nope.
Lepresti.
Oh, Aaron Lepresti. Gotcha. Okay.
Let's see what we got in here. Oh, we got 2 something or others. Back to back here. We got Sage from the Trash. Aaron Lepresti sketchbook.
Oh, that looks really cool.
And I'll open that in just a minute. And we got Graybeard Studios sketchbook Ashcan, which was put out just like in time for San Diego Con this year. So this is brand new. Let's see what the Ashcan looks like.
Gorgeous artwork.
And there's the back cover.
Yeah, that's some really nice stuff.
Ooh, it's color too.
Ooh, nice.
And black and white.
It's all right. There's not a damn thing wrong with that.
No, I'm not. Frankenberry.
I've seen that Frankenberry before.
Yeah. You're a fan of John Carpenter's The Thing?
It's not my favorite, but yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I mean, that's an awesome Kurt Russell.
That's a very, very nice Kurt Russell.
Spectre. Oh, darn. I can't think of the name. It's a Marvel comic that Mike Pluke did in the 70s. On the left.
Oh God, it almost looks like ElfQuest a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's not ElfQuest. Weird World, I think, is what it was called.
Weird World. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
That
Cable.
eat your heart out, Rob Liefeld. This is how it's supposed to be drawn.
Right? With feet.
Well, actually, he cut the foot off at the bottom just to fucking. Yeah, I had to do a Liefeld foot. That's awesome. It's Santa Claus versus the Yeti.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And Santa
And
Claus.
the Grinch. Very nice.
Oh man. Torch versus Submariner and Shaggy versus the Creeper.
I love that Shaggy piece.
Yeah. The Addams Family and oh shoot, the movie. Can't think of it. Classic animation. Bon Bode. This is what I get for not sleeping, and my brain's just too tired to think.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, what is that? The name is escaping me.
Wizards from 1977.
That's it, Wizards. Yes.
Why couldn't I think of that?
Joey says, nice ash can. Why, thank you. I've been working on my ash can for like quite a while now. So
yeah. Now, if Thundercats was drawn like this, I might buy it.
That's pretty cool, Thundercats.
And if it was written well, that's the other problem with Thundercats. But and then I don't.
That's a Muppets monster.
Is it a Muppets monster or is it?
That's definitely a Muppets monster, and it's drawn in like what's his face style. I haven't slept either.
Yeah,
Bernie Wrightson. It's kind of like a Bernie Wrightson type.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. There's a Nightcrawler and a Bad Rock. I feel bad that he had to waste his time in a Liefeld character again. Oh man. Rocketeer and Batgirl beating up Penguin.
Nice.
And then this last one is the Hulk by Brohawk Williams, pencils with Lepresti's inks.
Very nice.
Yeah, so that was definitely worth my sketchbook there. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. And what is saved from the trash? That's the good one. You know, this is the stuff that he said, well, I don't know. I don't want to throw this out, but my wife said, no, I got to use this and make some money. The back of the cover.
That's great.
This is why we can't find Bigfoot. He looks like a moss man. Now, this is pretty much a black and white one, and this is from way back when, like 06, 07. So this is 20-year-old stuff, pretty much.
Still holds up though.
Oh yeah. I kind of wish he hadn't done the shoulders on Colossus like that. It looks like he's Iron Man and Iron Man. Side by side. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I guess that if that was the armor shirt that they tried to give him back in, I don't know, kind of weird. Okay, that's Hulk and his girlfriend on Sakaar, or whatever the name of the planet is.
Yes, that's Sakaar, yep, from Planet Hulk.
Yep. And of course, there's a Silver Surfer there. Okay. Hercules and Black Panther.
Very nice.
Yeah, he's got some good perspective on these. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really nice.
Now, this is a really rough sketch of Wonder Woman and a finished sketch of Wonder Woman.
Still pretty cool though.
Oh, yeah. No, I like the rough.
Go in and ink that sucker.
Potentially. These are some of his Wonder Woman breakdowns from when he was doing the series.
That's pretty cool. Those are pretty detailed breakdowns.
Yeah. Hey, can I see? You want to look? Sniff, 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 sniff. Some more Wonder Woman breakdowns. Then some headshots is the next chapter.
Oh, wow. Those are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah. And this is stuff he was going to throw in the trash. Isn't that ridiculous?
That is ridiculous. Those are gorgeous.
Yeah. Of course, he's joking when he says it.
It's not an ash can, it's a trash can.
Yeah. But it was certainly a sketchbook worth looking at. Oh, here we go. Here's the next chapter. Book illustrations from when he was going to do children's books.
Oh, man, those are pretty. Joey says the Void was even excited to see the artwork.
Oh, the Void, yes, the cat. Yeah, I mean, this is the name of the book that he was going to do, Fantastical Creatures.
I'd buy that.
Yeah,
I'd buy that for more than $1.
Yeah. But, you know, I just, good anatomy, good infrastructure. He's blending Wrightson and Neil Adams and Frank Frazetta all into one there.
Yep.
And there's his little daughter going up against the ape.
That
is literally based on his daughter.
That's fantastic.
Who is now graduated from college, I believe. So that tells you how long ago that was done. drool.
Yeah.
Love the face.
Beautiful dinosaur, dude.
Yep. I have no idea who this is, but now I want a comic by Aaron Bottom by him. Captain France, I think.
Wait, isn't that from? It's from Hanna-Barbera.
Is it? I don't
think,
know.
yeah, I think that's a Hanna-Barbera thing. Yeah.
I don't know, but it's like, yeah, I need a comic by. Just, it's kind of like what I mean. This is like the perfect, form for our villain, for Fat Boy.
Ah, yes.
I'm like, yeah, okay, I can say it.
Fat Boy and Piggyback.
Yeah, that one piggyback. And then who needs Ninja Turtles when we got the slowest draw in the West?
Ah, look at that horse. That is just great anatomy.
Yeah. And then that's the last one on that. So that was fun.
That was.
That was certainly worth my my purchase. But I knew it would be because Lepresti is Lepresti. So he is so vastly underrated in my opinion. But we have one more unboxing to do. And this is from Crown Studios, LLC, in Portland, Oregon. And I'm like, well, Aaron's in Portland, and those are from Portland. What is this? I don't remember ordering anything else. But let's see what I got. How many? I don't know. I guess I can do it this way. Yep, I got over here too. Too many stickers. Too many tapes. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got to open. Oh, I know who it is now. It's Ron Randall, Trekker. And we got a little couple of chibi things here. If I can open it. We always want to glue everything together and never want to open. Little chibi pins. One of Mercy, St. Clair.
Oh, yeah.
Is that even going to clear up or not?
Nope. It is not.
And then I don't know who that is off the top of my head. Probably a newer character in this particular story. But
yeah.
2 pins. Bunch of stuff in here. You practically open it. Let's see. Where's the opening? Here it is. All kinds of goodies in here. Let's see. We got a Joelle Jones trading card.
Very nice.
Let me straighten that back out again. There we go. A Rebel Heart sticker.
Very cool.
And then David Hahn, our friend from Impossible Jones. This is another sketch card of Mercy and Trekker.
Mm-hmm.
That one at least came in clear. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. There's all sorts of goodies in here. We got a bookmark, double-sided. There's Mercy. And there's Mercy's girlfriend in the grass bikini.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then we got more chibis. Only this time they're stickers. So we can get some. That's what those little pins were the first two.
Ah, yeah, those are really nice.
Okay. And then there are little prints by Ron.
Oh, that's Dreadlock the Barbarian.
Yes, it is.
From Don.
Yep. Kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
And this is actually done with Silas Downs colors, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen this piece.
Okay.
Plenty of times on Don's page.
Okay. And
Don is a great guy and a fantastic artist.
Yes, he is.
In fact, I think I've colored some of his stuff before.
And then, of course, here's the actual book. And it's got that spot glow.
Ah, yeah. Yep.
And then to see what it looks like more.
Yeah, fantastic artwork.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that cover was by Colwell.
Yes. Colored by Colwell. Lots of cool stuff.
Yeah. Looks like a great read.
And here's the sad part. I've been buying these regularly for years, and I'm like forever behind. I'm at least 4 books behind on this. So I got 3 or 4 I can even get to this one, at least. It's not that I don't like the character. I do. It's just that I get so much stuff that it's like I want to sit down and read the whole thing, but there's just so much to read now that it's like, oh my God, I'll never get to it.
Yeah, you get a metric shit ton of stuff.
But let's see here what this is doing. Okay, that's doing. All right. I just want to get everything back into where it belongs. Good luck with that, right? Oh my goodness, there's just so much stuff. And that's one thing I will say about Ron. He does give you a bunch of stuff with your order,
which is always nice. All the little extras.
Yeah. So I don't mind that. But that is what I got this week so far. Who knows what I might get the rest of the week? I just got those today, so that kind of made my day. Because unfortunately, I'm not getting anything in the store tomorrow because there's nothing that really came. I got 1 book, and then some of the other stuff I thought I was going to get, I did not. Unfortunately. Okay, I guess I can sort of see that in a way.
Right.
But yeah.
I was going to say it looks like a more refined Liefeld.
No, don't do that.
Well, that's why I said more refined.
No, that was the cable piece by Lopresti. That was a more refined life. But anyway, yeah, it's been kind of a crazy thing going on, and I'm trying to find. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got here. I don't know how the heck that happened, but no. It tried to move my season 5 into my season 2 folder.
Oh, well, that's never good.
No. It's like, what are you trying to do, you silly little Google Drive? Let's see. Nope, that's not the right place. Where is the right one? There it is. Okay, now Thursday, we're supposed to have certain things, and we're not necessarily going to, but we're going to talk about it here for a minute.
I've scoped out a few books today.
Okay. We're definitely going to have Guardians of the Last Dragon, Biofal Koga, Murder Podcast, Comic Book Creator Eerie, Bank Surfer, Heavy Metal. The Cruel Universe did come in today, but the Shudder did not. And it was supposed to. Different people, different sources, according to my retailer, but it was supposed to be there this week. It didn't show up. We don't know if it's just lost in transit because of all the screw ups with the distributors. But I know that certain Books A Million stores and Barnes & Nobles already had this book, because I've seen people already talking about it online 2 or 3 days ago. So I don't know if it came out already in those or not, or what happened. Different, because people put out stuff whenever they put them out in the news.
Right.
And I called my local Books A Million, and they said they didn't have any, and to try back again on the weekend, because that's when they bring their representative comes in to deliver the books. So hopefully I will get that. But if I don't, I definitely won't have it for tomorrow or for Thursday. But hopefully we'll get the copy sooner rather than later. Okay.
Right.
And then what did you have? Possibly.
I am looking here. Hold on.
And I don't know if John. I don't think John's gonna be with us this week. I think he's still doing.
I was looking at Texarkana. That's from Dark Horse. It's the debut issue from Dark Horse. It's called Texarkana.
Okay.
And it's basically, it's kind of a, well, you know what Texarkana is, right? Like Texarkana. Yeah. And they're playing that off as like this town where weird shit happens, and it's like it's an anthology.
Okay.
So I was checking that out. And where was that other one? It was one of the horror anthologies. But I don't remember which one.
Okay. That came out a little while ago. In other words, that came out July 23rd. All right. Okay. The Texarkana.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's pretty good.
All right. Well, we'll talk about that on Thursday.
Okay.
And let me copy the image and go into my. Or no, I better not copy it. I better go ahead and just save it. Because I don't have my certain folder open to do that. And that would be 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's that one. And I better go ahead and pull this and do that. Okay, so now I got that one. And wasn't there something else that you were going to try and find this week? Or they just aren't there yet?
I don't remember. I was just kind of thumbing through. see. I can't seem to find it.
Okay.
It was one of the horror anthologies. It was one of the new horror anthologies.
Okay.
The one that ended, now it starts with a new character, like a new. Remember which one that is?
Cruel Universe is one of them. Is like that.
That could be the one. Then it was. Yeah. There was only one issue, so it was the first issue.
Right. That one. That one just came out and relaunched it. New #1 this week.
Let me see here. Yes, I believe that is the one.
Okay. All right. So that's, we'll see if there's more as well, but and I'll talk with John if I can. But there's all that. Oh, good Lord. He took a box. He's like, I want the box to lay on. Now here's the.
It was not a Hyde Street book, Joey.
Yeah. You guys can't see that far down. No, it won't show it. But I got him. I bought one of those big 18-pack muffin boxes.
Oh, yes.
And the box is laying over there, and that's more than big enough for him to get in. No. What does he do? He lays on the Gemini folder.
You can buy your cat the most expensive shit in the world, and they will end up playing with like a ball of tinfoil or a plastic bag.
Yes. Oh yes. Well, no, I didn't buy the box for him. I bought the thing for the muffins, but still, I mean, it's big enough for him to actually get in and relax, and spread out.
Right. No, but my point is the best laid plans in the world have never had to deal with a cat. Because the cat says poo-poo to your best laid plans.
No, poo-poo isn't with a claw. Poo-poo is turning around and shaking its tail at you and then going.
Yep. Yes. Cats give not a care about your plans for the day.
No, they don't. So anyway, that's all of our stuff going on Thursday. Friday, we're going to be talking about documentary again, and it's Comic Book Independence, creative power of graphic novels. Over 22 different creators talking about their projects, from Wendy Payne's ElfQuest to Eric Larson's Savage Dragon, to Scott McCloud, Understanding Comics, to Shannon Wheeler's Too Much Coffee Man, and more. So lots of cool people.
I still have my copy of Scott McCloud's Understanding Comics.
Yeah, we always do. It's hard not to keep that one, I think.
Right. Well, I also have the perspective books with I can never remember his name, but he's got the character like Mugman or something like that. Mug.
I'm not sure.
Let me look it up real quick here. That's a fantastic one as well.
Why would you need that? You're a colorist.
Oh, this was back when I had aspirations to be a penciler.
That's what we need to do. We need to show your old pencil art. That'll scare off all of my subscribers. Right?
Right. It's David Chelsea. That's who it is.
Oh, okay, David Chelsea. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have to show me that because I don't think I'm familiar with it. But
fantastic! It's even got like perspective cheats in the back. It's really it's retro now, but because of course, if you need a perspective grid, you can just go online and get it.
Well, no, you should probably make them yourself anyway, just because of knowledge, rather than cheat. Because if you don't understand how it works, getting a grid doesn't help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's schools of thought that say, you know what, you're drawing inside of a box that big, and sometimes smaller. It's like if you
Mm-hmm.
can fake perspective, fake it.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. But, it's a combination. But anyway, that's Friday. And then I don't know what we're doing if we're doing anything on the weekend because I don't know what's going on with the kitty yet.
Well, I have D&D this weekend, so.
And you also have, who do you have on this week?
Glass House Throwing Stones. We have a Christopher Sotomayor.
That's right. Yeah. So that'll be at 1 p.m. Eastern, right?
1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube.
Is that live or recorded?
That will be live.
Okay.
And he's going to be talking about his comic art courses that he runs, and a bunch of other stuff. And we're going to be discussing, we're going to have a fantastic chat about the Fantastic Four.
Okay. Coolness. All right. And again, no, it was not a Hype Tree book, but I just want to make sure.
Those look cool, though. I did check those out.
Yeah. There you go. That is the show for tonight, folks. Again, let me pull up the PowerPulpComics.com is the one site where all the cool stuff at the beginning of the episode was.
I'm not saying it's the most fun you'll have fully clothed, but it's a lot of fun. So go check it out.
What's going on here? All right. This is the link to the Kickstarter for Galaxy Gods.
Which, if you're just tuning in, is kind of a mix of Masters of the Universe, Kirby. What else did they say? Just a bunch of pop culture, pop comic references, and just some really cool stuff.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it down here. Yeah. Crazy stuff here. I'll find it. If Jack Kirby, Tom Scioli, early Marvel Comics, and a stack of broken He-Man toys had a baby in space, this would be it. That's what you were trying to think of.
Yes, that was a great line.
Yeah. Okay. And then the other one was, where are you? Come on, where are you? No, that's not it. Come on. It doesn't want to show it. Isn't that a bummer?
Of course not.
I don't know why it's not showing it. That's all the stuff that we showed from the other one. That's weird that it won't show it. Okay, let me. It's pretty bad when it won't even show up on my Chrome history. It doesn't want to be seen.
The forbidden books.
Just give me a second. I will find you. You cannot escape the Raven.
No one escapes the Raven.
And that would be the Rogue's Kingdom. Let me go ahead and get that on here as well. And that's the books by James Robinson and Jeff Johnson. You're being a...
Yeah, and that's the one that has the guest art by like Dan Panosian, and Who's the other one? I was
well, let's look real quick here. I'll find it. There's Dave Johnson, not just
that's
Jeff.
who I was thinking of, Dave Johnson.
And then there's also Dan Panosian. And then there's Anthony Diciodu. I can't pronounce that word. There's Jimmy Palmiotti. So there's quite a few other people involved.
Yeah, it's got some star power here for guest artist.
Yep. So, yeah. So make sure you check out that link as well. Alrighty. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, recommendations for us to review, contact me on Facebook at Lewis.BrightRaven or at the Muskrat X channel at LewisBrightRaven2. Or you want to see some of my artwork, go to deviantart.com/BrightRaven. You've been watching Quoth the Raven, Lewis BrightRaven exclusively on YouTube. If you want to see Chris's art, go to deviantart.com/fatboy73. Quoth the Raven LBR72@gmail.com. If you want to email me about different topics, we're talking about doing some possible topics about. I can't remember what we were talking about the other day now.
Oh, we're talking about like top 10 favorite like X-Men artists, stuff like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're talking about doing stuff like that in the future, trying to do something a little more fun. Not that the other stuff we do isn't fun, but people always want to talk about, well, you guys never talk about Marvel or DC, so we're trying to think of what we can do and talk about Marvel and DC a little bit more. So
right.
Anyway, if you can't reach me on the Gmail address, try LewisBrightRaven@yahoo.com. And if you want to reach Chris, it's at ghthrowingstones@gmail.com. And you look up Glasshouse Graphics or Glasshouse Graphics Throwing Stones on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
And again, their show is on Saturday. So
Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. Alrighty, folks. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Quoth the Raven. Nevermore.
Nevermore.